SugarHouse.com.
Okay, we are going to do questions from the chemical bonding. Okay, so formal charges. These questions will be covering entire topics all together. Okay, so these are some good questions, best for the complete revision with the proper attempting strategy. Okay, with this, what you will come to know, attempting strategy also you will come to know from the given concept how the question will be coming, and tricks also I will explain like I am going to explain it here now. Okay, so in this we are going to complete all questions related to the chemical bonding. First question is from the formal charge. Okay, this is a very basic topic and most frequently asked question also. Okay, but the problem is that people are not able to give the time, sufficient time. Okay, it is a time consuming question. Therefore, I am going to tell you with the trick. I am going to tell you this approach with the trick. Already, the concept is explained already. The main problem is applying the concept. Okay, so whenever oxygen, there are three types of oxygen. Okay, if it is single bond, double bond, and triple bond. Okay, if it is single bond. Okay, so single bond, double bond, and triple bond. Okay, if three bonds are there, that means nitrogen can form the three bonds. So one oxygen have one electron extra. Therefore, whichever oxygen have the three bonds will have the plus one charge. So oxygen is acting as oxygen, so zero charge. Oxygen is acting as only one bond, that means fluorine. So it to become fluorine, it should gain one electron. Therefore, minus one. Okay. So oxygen, how many bonds it is forming based upon the number of bonds formed by the oxygen, there will be different charges. Okay. If an oxygen forms only one bond, that means it is right acting like fluorine. So it should be given with one electron. Hence, oxidation number will be, formal charge will be how much? It will be minus one. And oxygen with two bonds is acting as on his own. Okay, hence no charge. Whereas the oxygen with the plus one charge acting like nitrogen, therefore one electron must be removed. Hence you have to give which charge? Plus one charge. Okay, now here if you take this oxygen, there are two bonds. According to two bonds, zero charge. What charge? Zero charge. This oxygen is forming how many bonds? Three bonds. So once it forms three bonds plus one charge. Okay. Sorry, it is first oxygen one. Okay. And it is forming only one bond, therefore minus one charge. Okay. So question is about respectively. This is the dangerous word. Okay. 3, 2, 1. So first you should write the 3 charge, that is minus 1. Then second charge, that is 0. And first charge plus 1. So minus 1, 0, plus 1. So matching answer is C. What is the matching answer? Answer to this question is C. How to be careful with every word? Respectively 3 to 1 according to the shortcut I told you. Just make a note of it. Let's go for the next question. Okay, I think it is everywhere. It is clear. Minus 1 plus 1 0 0 0 0 minus 1 minus 1 0 plus 1 0 plus 1 and minus 1. Note down the shortcut specially and approach of respectively. Okay. Okay. So this is the next question. I will tell you both ways. Complete technique without using any formula, and I will tell you with using formula. Okay. In the lecture number 20. In the lecture number 20, the very first topic is S percentage character. If you have not referred that, I will give you the link in the description box of this complete chapter. Okay. So lecture number 20 is only about the S percentage character. Okay. So even without using that formula, because depending on the option, we can use the shortcut. Okay. That's what I tell you. There are top 10 approaches. Okay. top 10 tricks. There is one video which is top 10 tricks to attempting strategy. Okay. So like these options are given, your attempting strategy should change. If options are changed, then lecture number 20 formula. Understood? So both way I will tell you. See 105. So this is near to what? 109 degree 28 minutes. Okay. So once regular hybridization is bond angle is 109 degree 28 minutes. After this 120, after this 180. Bond angles SP, SP2, SP3. So this our number is nearby 109 degree 28 minutes. That means this hybridization corresponds to SP3 hybridization. So its value must be 1 s orbital total 4 orbital into 100. So nearby 25%. So which option is nearby 25%? That is 20 to 23%. Okay. So this is the approach with the tricks. Like this tricks, there is one lecture depending on the option how you have to apply the tricks. Okay, without knowing the much subject, you can save up the time without losing the accuracy. Okay, so that also I will give you the link in the description box. Understood? So why the some people are hard working, why some people are smart working and gets the good marks with less study, there you will come to know. Okay. So here 20 to 23% how you got with the trick, is it understood? So if you don't want trick, then cos theta is equal to s upon s minus 1. If question is about the p percentage character, p minus 1 upon p. Otherwise, use the simple formula 1 minus, then you will get the s percentage character. So answer will be 22 to 23. Okay, this complete same 107 degree I have given the solution in that video lecture by simplifying. There you got 23, so it will be less than 23, near between the 22 to 23. Is that clear to all of you? Note down this. Okay, next question is covering about the molecular orbital theory, increasing order of bond order. Okay, so again, this also you can do it by the trick. Okay, so a separate video lecture trick series in the WhichChem YouTube channel, you will find which series, trick series. Okay, so like carbon monoxide, carbon atomic number is 6, oxygen atomic number is 8. So total 14 electron is equal to nitrogen. So nitrogen, between the nitrogen, how many bonds you will find out? 3 bonds. Therefore, highest bond order possible will be carbon monoxide. So C must be highest. So either this option or this option. Okay. And O2 2 negative, peroxide. O2 2 negative is peroxide. Already you must be knowing peroxide means single bond. So this should be the lowest. So lowest B, highest C. Both are matching here only. That's why, sorry, this is the D option. D option is correct. Okay. So without solving, without wasting much time, not only you should learn concept, you should also understand how to apply that concept without much timing. Okay. So the answer how to approach, is that clear? So answer to this question is D, B less than, A less than, D less than C. Why C? Nitrogen. Why B? Because it is peroxide, or you can say 2 fluorine atoms. 2 fluorine atoms form single bond. Okay. So this is the answer to this question. Note down. Okay. Here also similar trick, but you have to change your strategy here. Okay. Here question is about the bond energy. Okay. But indirectly it is related to molecular orbital theory only. So according to molecular orbital theory, bond order and bond energy both are directly proportional. Bond energy directly proportional to bond order. Okay. So once you increase the bond order, then bond energy will be increased. What will be increased? Bond energy will be increased. Now you can find out where the bond energy, bond order is highest. Bond order is highest when both are nitrogens. When both are nitrogens. Okay. So here both are nitrogens are possible when nitrogen and oxygen must be with positive charge. Oxygen must be with positive charge because oxygen loses 1 electron, 7 electron nitrogen. Okay. So where you can find out NO plus here, this and this. So bond energy will be highest either this one or this one. Okay. Now if I remove this, so this is ready to form 3 bonds. This is ready to form 2 bonds. So bond order will be 2.5. Okay. So next one should be 2.5. This bond order is 3. This bond order is 2. So NO minus means oxygen. This is also becoming as oxygen. Between two oxygen, there will be 2 bonds. So you can practically find out also. I'm telling you the trick. I clearly explained in the trick series. Okay. So 3, 2.5 and 2. So this should be the bond increase, bond order increases, bond energy also increases. So option is D option. Okay. Note down this. Okay. This also same trick I told you just now. Okay. Oxygen when -1 charge, it should be 1 bond. Okay. If it is a 0 charge, 2 bonds. Okay. +1 charge. How many bonds? 3 bonds. So which is that one which is not following? Okay. Oxygen, if it have 3 bonds, +1, 1 bond, -1, 2 bonds, no charge. Here 2 bonds, no charge. Excellent. Here -1, 1 bond, 3 bonds, +1. Excellent. Here see 3 bonds, it should have +1 charge, but have -1 charge. So therefore, it is a wrong resonating structure. What it is? It is a wrong resonating structure. Okay, next question is correct order of polarizing power. Okay, so all of you must be aware polarizing power depends on how many factors? Charge and size. Okay, so here polarizing power is related to cation and cation size and charge. Okay, so in the periodic table their relative position must be known. What must be known? Relative position. Okay, first of all, potassium, aluminium and magnesium. Magnesium, then aluminium. Okay, so 12, 13. Then in the next, here it will be potassium. Here it will be cesium. So this is the relative position of the elements in the periodic table. Okay, +3, +2, +1 and cesium +1. Okay, so this is the relative position, third period, fourth period, fifth period. So down the group, atomic size, ionic size increases, polarizing power decreases. So charge also says lowest polarizing power, size also says lowest polarizing power. So either this or this must be correct. See, highest charge, smallest size. So which must be correct? Aluminium 3+. So answer must be Al 3+, then Mg, then K+, then Cs+. So answer to this question is A option. Is it clear to all of you? So that is what the difference between what you approach and what you study. Okay. Okay, next question is from molecular orbital theory. This is the substance because of which molecular orbital theory became successful. What is that substance? O2. Okay. So according to this is paramagnetic because it contains, see as a layman also, how a single molecular orbital can contain 2 unpaired. Orbital means like this, 2 unpaired, how it is possible? So this is not possible, this is not possible, this is not possible because orbital, orbital, orbital. Here 2 unpaired electron and 2 orbital, that is possible. So what will be the answer? Answer will be C. Okay. Okay, this is also another question about the molecular orbital. Nitrogen. This is simple electronic configuration only. Okay. So nitrogen contains 14 electrons. Okay. So above 14 something else, and for nitrogen this is the correct order. Pi 2py less than sigma 2pz. Okay, triangle, right? Simple triangle. Understood? Sigma 2pz, then pi star 2px equal to pi star 2py less than sigma star 2pz. So this is the correct answer. Okay, see, this is about the pi and sigma. Okay, so pi bonding orbitals are ungarrett. That is correct. Anti-bonding are not ungarrett. Okay, only pi bonding orbitals are ungarrett and sigma bonding orbitals are garrett. Okay, so here it should be it should be only bonding, then it will be garrett. And if it is pi bonding is ungarrett. So this is correct. To make this correct, to make here it should be bonding and garrett. Okay, then it should be anti-bonding and garrett. So only first option is correct. That means A option is correct. Okay, is it understood? This is one of the postulates of Vesper theory only. Electron pairs are arranged in such a way that the repulsion between the electron clouds not zero. We can never make zero because both electrons are having some charge. So it may approach to zero, but it will never be zero. Okay. Hence, minimum. What should be the answer? Minimum. Maximum and infinite are not possible. Electrons are arranged in such a way that repulsion will be minimum and stability will be maximum. Suppose here, in place of the repulsion, if it is about the stability, then answer will be maximum. Repulsion minimum, stability will be maximum. Answer can never be infinite, answer can never be zero. Okay. Okay, next question is increasing order of covalent character. So that means it is also application of the Fajan's rule. So according to Fajan's rule, and which one is changing? Here see, if you all examples contains anion as a chlorine, that means question is not about the polarizability. Question is about what? Polarizing power. Okay. Now polarizing power, some places charge is changing, some places size is changing. Like here it is +1, here it is +1, here it is +2. Okay. So it is better to know about their lithium, beryllium, sodium. Okay. So smallest ion will be beryllium and largest positive charge also. So highest polarizing power will be of the beryllium because both factors are favorable. Charge is highest, size is smallest. So highest polarization will be having the highest covalent character. So beryllium chloride must be highest. Okay, and among them lowest polarizing power will be of the sodium. So this should be the correct answer because these two charge wise same, but size is it is larger. Size of cation increases, polarizing power decreases, and covalent character decreases. So lowest sodium, second highest lithium, third highest or total highest will be beryllium 2 plus. Okay. Okay. Next question is about S percentage character. And everywhere, if it is hybridization, S percentage character can be maximum of 50% when there is a hybridization of sp. So all of you must be aware sp is BeCl2. So fifth should be highest, either this one or this one. Okay, and lowest must be XeF4 because sp3d2 hybridization. Okay, sp3d2 and sp3d. So this should be the lowest and here also lowest, but third will be this one because it is sp3d. This is sp2 and this is sp3. Okay, so fourth one will be the lowest, then first, then highest will be of the high sp2, sp3, 25%, 33.3%. Here total number of orbitals are increasing. 1 out of 7 you will get. Sorry, 6 you will get here. Okay, 1 out of 7 you will get. Sorry, 5. So according to that, highest percentage will be of the fifth one. So we checked with the fifth one and we failed with the second one also. Then you approached like this. Okay, So don't start solving every question completely. If suppose only one option is there with fifth option, you directly select that. We checked with fifth option, we got two. Then we checked with the first, second, then we approach the next one, either third or fourth. So that is the approach strategy. Okay. Okay, next question is isoelectronic. Iso means same number of electron and isostructural. Structure must be same. Okay. So here see sulfur carbon. So there is no chance of same electron. Sulfur nitrogen, no chance. Nitrogen carbon, there is a chance. Nitrogen got one electron extra. See, that is compensated by 2 minus. So this is chance. Okay. So we can cross check here sulfur carbon, no chance. So option will be C only. Okay. So without knowing much how to attempt, is this clear to you? 7, only one electron, 8 electrons, 6, 2 electron, 8 electron, and 3 oxygens. So number of electrons are same, and only in this option number of electrons are same. Here not same, here not same, here not same. So you need not to check other options. You can directly go for the final option C. Okay. Suppose here you will get one more option, same with same number of electron. Then you will find out the hybridization and lone pair. If hybridization matches, and then you can cross check with the lone pair. Okay. Okay, here also very simple question, but if you approach in that direction, okay, in H2O2, very simple, there is single bond, okay, single bond length will be highest, so H2O2 should be highest, so this is the answer. And to double check, see oxygen double bond, so it will be lowest. In O3 what happens, sometimes double bond, sometimes single bond, so it will be 1.5. After a certain time this pi bond will move here, that time it will be double bond, that time this will be single bond. That means here it is double bond, in the next structure it is single bond, average it will be 1.5. Okay, so that's why this answer is correct. H2O2 highest bond length, second ozone, because 1.5 bond order, and oxygen is double bond, always double bond, always single bond, sometimes double bond, sometimes single bond, therefore it will be 1.5. So answer will be D option. Okay, is this question understood? Okay, here next question is correct order of bond length, same. Okay, just now I told you carbon monoxide 14 electron triple bond, so triple bond should be the lowest, but here it is both are CO2 and here CO3. Okay, so actually it should be CO2, print mistake, it should be CO2. Okay, so then this option will be correct. CO3 2 minus CO2 and CO. So option A is correct because here it is here it is always triple bond. Here it is double bond. Here it is 1.33. Sometimes single bond, sometimes double bond. Therefore, bond order is less. Therefore, bond length will be highest. 15th answer will be A. Okay, next question is N2O2 converted to monocations. Okay. So without having much knowledge, simple basic approach if you do, then you will get correct answer. You should understand which statement is wrong. See, this statement is wrong because N2 positive, 14 minus 1, 13. So there will be at least one on unpaired electron. If one unpaired electron, how it can be diamagnetic? Is it understood? So without much knowledge, without much science, guessing. How to guess, is it understood? And I will give you the other answers explanation also. N2, when it is N2 triple bond, but positive bond order cannot be more than 3. So bond weakens. Bond order will decrease beyond the, less than the 3. Therefore bond weakens, therefore it is correct. O2 double bond is there. And when it converts into O2 positive, bond order will become as 2.5. So it is changing from 2 to 2.5. This is also correct. Okay. And O2 is paramagnetic to unpaired. And nobody cannot have more than 2 unpaired. Maximum unpaired electron can be 2 only. So once it changes, there will be definitely decrease in paramagnetism. In O2 positive 1 unpaired, O2 2 unpaired. So number of unpaired decreased, therefore paramagnetism decreased. Okay. So that is the scientific explanation. This is the guessing work also you can do. Okay, so this is somewhat lengthy questions. If you get these type of questions in the examination, then this is the last preference to be given. These type of questions, when you will attempt in the last. Okay, A option, B2, whether it is paramagnetic and diamagnetic, and what is the bond order. Like that, you have to 3-column match the following. Okay, so I think you can do this. A will be Q and Q will be 2. Okay, so like that you can find out. It is not much problem, only time taking question. Okay, P will also be, B will also be Q. Okay, diamagnetic, and it is also 2 only. Okay, so diamagnetic, understood. And number of, it is just already known, it is 3. Okay, and like that you can find out. I think you can find out and tell me. Okay, C2 I think paramagnetic. 12 electron, when you write you will understand. This is somewhat lengthy question. Okay, I'm giving you time, you can find out and tell me the correct answer. Okay, when you find out as per the procedure, what you will get, A will be P. Okay, so A will be P, that is paramagnetic, but bond order is equal to 1. Okay, you can try out and write down, not a problem. B will be Q, diamagnetic. Okay, but bond order will be 2. And N2 will be diamagnetic and 3. So I am writing here AP2. Okay, so not this 2. Is it understood? AP2 and BQ1 and CQ3. Okay, so this is the answer for this question. Okay, simple. Just now I told you O2 positive. That means one will be positive. O positive means nitrogen. Nitrogen will form 3 bonds. Oxygen will form 2 bonds. So 2 plus 3 by 2. That is bond order will be 2.5. Oxygen bond order is well known, that is 2. Okay. So bond order of O2 less than the O3. Bond order of O2 positive is greater than O2. So this can be answered, this can be answered. And it have odd number of electrons, so paramagnetic. So what is the correct answer? B option is the correct answer. Why it is B option, is it understood? O2 positive, paramagnetic, because odd number of electron, therefore there will be at least 1 electron unpaired. Okay, paramagnetic. And here its bond order, O2 positive bond order will be 2.5, O2 bond order is 2. So O2 positive bond order is greater than O2. So that's why B option is correct. Okay, to confuse you, more options are given this side. Okay, so covalent bonding will be of the sharing of electron. Ionic bonding will be of the axial overlap, sorry, transfer of electron. Sigma bond will be of the axial overlap. Pi bond will be of the lateral overlap. Okay, so options are given like that. You have to select this matching. Okay. Okay, next question is LiCl, RbCl, BeCl to MgCl2. So let us write them in the position. Here cation is only changing. Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium. Okay, lithium, beryllium, and here somewhere magnesium will be there. Okay, so this is the position. Sorry, here it will be beryllium. Okay, so this is the position. Now you can tell me highest least ionic character. Highest ionic character will be there when polarizing power is lowest. Polarizing power will be lowest when charge is lowest. Charge should be lowest and size should be greatest. So that is Rb. Okay. So RbCl is the highest ionic character, greatest ionic character. Least ionic character will be small size, largest. So least answer will be BeCl2. BeCl2 is highest covalent, least ionic. RbCl is highest ionic, least covalent. Okay. Okay. Next question is, actually it is covered in the periodic table, but the question may be asked and considered as a chemical bonding also. Bond dissociation energy of hydrogen is 1042 kilocalories. Fluorine is 58. Hydrogen and fluorine is 432. Then electronegativity of hydrogen is given. Fluorine you have to find out. Okay. For that, formula will be difference in electronegativity of fluorine minus hydrogen is equal to 0.18 into resonance energy at delta. So delta will be of the energy of HCl minus square root of H dash H into Cl dash Cl. So all values are given, and on simplifying you will get 2.97, and accordingly you have to select the option. Okay, some questions will check your presence of mind. People starts answering anti-bonding electron, but question is about pairs. Anti-bonding electron pairs. Okay. So 8 electrons is correct answer, but pairs they are asking, therefore 4 pairs. Answer is what? 4 pairs. So presence of mind at that point, very trapping questions. Okay, very tricky question. See, if dipole moment of this is 1.6, then dipole moment of this. Okay. Simply see, these two are opposite, therefore they will get cancelled. Okay. And here their net will be equal to single value, because see, in the triangular planar, they all three will get cancelled or not, because these two net value will be in this direction and magnitude also same. So this value, the net value of this is equal to alone this. Therefore, answer is how much? 1.6. Why answer is 1.6? Is it understood? Need not to calculate. You have to be tricky. Okay. Okay. Question is about how many will violate octet rule. BCl3, PCl5, SF6, H2SO4, SCl2, IF7, XeF4, and ClF2. Okay, in this one only following is SCl2. This is hypovalent, hypervalent, 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 and this is also hypervalent. Okay, so 1, 2, this is only will follow. These 7 will not follow. Okay, answer is 7. Is it understood? Okay, next question is about number of lone pairs in OF2. Number of lone pairs in OF2. Okay, so OF2 here question, most of the students are answering lone pair on oxygen only, but here nowhere it is mentioned. Okay, in oxygen there will be how many lone pair? 2 lone pair, and in both fluorine there will be 3 lone pairs. Okay, so there will be 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8. What is the answer? 8 is the correct answer. Okay, note down this. I hope all of the questions you understood now. So this will be helpful for you scoring high marks with the tricks and techniques I told you. If you are not knowing how to approach, if you are knowing how to save the time, every direction I have given you for each and every question. So I hope it will helpful for your future examinations.